All right, welcome in to another edition of Keeping Up with Douglas Athletics. This time we're going to talk a little girls soccer. Coach, introduce yourself and who you have with you today.
Okay, I'm Yasmin Dorset, and I have I'm sorry, this is Valeria Cruz. She's one of my seniors, and April Paredes. She's one of my freshmen.
Coach, last time we talked to you, we were doing cross country. You stepped in there and took that over and did an extremely good job. But your background, you told me, you coached soccer the last couple of years. That was your first year doing cross country this year. But so you're back in your wheelhouse now. This is where, what you love to do here. Talk about these two young ladies right here you have with you, and, the team in general. What you got, what we expect this year.
Yeah, I was with the boys the past 2 seasons, and I've taken over the girls this season. So, like I said, I have Valeria and April. She's one of my leaders. She's been on the team for the girls team for the past 4 years, or probably a little bit longer. I'm not really sure, but April's been on the team since you were in 7th grade. So I think they're both great leaders, just in their individual aspects that they come in. And that, as far as the team goes, like I said, this is my first year with them, but they've been really, really great. They come in and work hard, so I'm really excited for the season.
What is the biggest difference you've noticed from coaching the girls' side of things from boys? It's got to be different, not only on the field, but I mean just in the locker room. Everything's got to have a different vibe, different feel to it.
The boys is just more fast-paced than the girls. Coming from the boys to the girls this season is just working like a lot of technicalities and trying to basically. I'm working on building up their confidence.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. That's just the biggest difference that I see is the boys they're just more ready to go in certain aspects of things, but I'm trying to work on getting the girls there too.
Absolutely. From just maybe confidence standpoint or something. Each one of you ladies get to talk now, so y'all been smiling. So which one wants to go first?
She can go first.
You both can answer the same question.
Oh, okay.
Biggest question is obviously Coach thinks a lot of you guys. She probably loves the whole team, but she's got you two guys in here on the first interview, so she's looking at you guys as leaders, obviously. Talk about that Coach is looking at you, the leader. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel good that she's she has a good thought of us both.
Yep.
And I feel more supported than last year. Last year we had a good coach too, but now, she's looking at both of us as leaders. So
that's awesome.
Yes. I think the same as well. I just think that I feel like we have more confidence now, and us as leaders, that we can push one another as well as the other team. We can all work together and just always focus on each other and try to improve from the last year.
And both of you guys have been playing varsity soccer since you were super young. Can y'all talk about that? And how young were you guys when you started playing varsity?
I was in 8th grade. Well, I better say last year. And it's completely different because you have older girls compared to you, and also since I'm a little on the smaller side, you get pushed around a lot, but it helps you improve. So yeah, basically.
You probably got more physical as the year went on, and you have to. I mean, like you said, makes sense.
I started playing in varsity whenever I was in 7th grade. I did start playing soccer whenever I was 7. So it was something new because I did start whenever I was playing with the guys. We played at a church league, and I would be full with the team of guys. I was the only girl in that team. And so from there, I feel it helped me a lot because the guys are a lot more stronger, and they know more about soccer. And so that's how I started learning from them and playing rough like that. So
that's definitely gonna help.
Yes.
Coach, we talked to the boys' side of things about this earlier, and I see it with my own 2 eyes when I go out to games, and then I go to the state championship games. Soccer in North Alabama is different than any other part of Alabama, in my opinion. You may agree. I think you agree with me. It's very difficult. There's so many good teams up here. Can you talk about on the boys and girls side, because you've traveled and watched the girls games before, but how difficult it is to be good at soccer in North Alabama?
Oh yeah, you can't just be practicing during the season. I mean, the results that you get during the season, they come from the off season. Yep. So I mean, it's tough. Like our neighboring schools, Gunnersville, Boaz, they have phenomenal girl teams. So, I mean, just all around, we just switched areas. So we went from playing those big schools like Lincoln, Springville, and Southside, who have those great girl programs. And this season we'll be going against Boaz and Crossville, who also have good girl programs. So just all around, we have some great competition.
Yeah, you just mentioned last year, I mean, Southside got put out by Springville. Springville went on to win it. Southside was in the state championship game that took 2 prior years. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's difficult. You girls talk about it a little bit, the competition when you get out there and how fierce it is. How hard is it playing in this area of the state?
This area, like the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard because there's like, there's more, well, I haven't seen like other girls, right, but it's more competitive here. And since like Southside and like those bigger schools, they like have like conditioning off season, they're already like rough with how they play. So it's harder for us because we don't really, well, maybe just in our school, but we don't have like off season like practices and stuff. It's just like if you go play in a club, you get more.
I got you.
Better.
Yep.
Yes, I also think that Southside and Lincoln, like the bigger schools, they have all like big people that actually are a huge thing on soccer, and like they actually have a lot of more improving, and they also have a lot more skills than we do. You see us, like we have shorter people, we have people that like are starting to learn how to play soccer, and they actually also have like their program of like club and everything. And for us, it's like kind of like a drive to go to like Gadsden or Huntsville to actually participate in some of them.
Makes sense.
Yes.
A few more questions, Coach, and I'll let you get out of here. What's your thoughts on club versus school? I asked basketball coaches the same thing, AAU versus school. Are you for club, against club, or how do you look at it?
I mean, I don't know a great deal about club soccer, but I do think like for athletes who do focus solely on soccer, then that's a great alternative. Like in the fall, I'm all for it. In the summer, all for it. Like if that's truly what they want to do, and it builds their development. So I mean, I'm for it. I think April played club. Did you play club?
Rush.
Gotcha.
Is that Gadsden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played?
Yes, as well.
know-
Last year, I did.
What's the difference, would you say, you guys, between club and school ball?
Club, it's like more girls in your age. So also like that comes with playing like for varsity, there's like rougher girls, and then playing on club is like just girls your age, so you get more experience, more like with people that are like your skill set, and then you get more confidence too because you get to go against girls that like aren't like that good, so it builds your confidence up.
Gotcha.
I think that club actually helps a lot. It like improves skills, and actually you play around like your age area, so it helps you improve more. And what else? I think that's all.
Coach, before we let you get out of here, talk about a few other girls who's not in this room that you're going to be counting on a lot.
I have a great group of defenders. I have 3 seniors. Valera's one of them, Ingrid, and Roxana, and a junior, Kimberly. So I'm really counting on them this season to help back there in the defense. I have great midfielders. I really do think I do. April's one of them, and I have 2 or 3 more stronger girls. Guadalupe, Camila, Adeline. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. But they all really work together, and I think they'll control the middle for us.
Absolutely.
So.
I like how you started with defense. That lets me. I'm a defensive guy. I love good defensive matches, so I like how you started there. Coach, I'm going to let you guys get out of here. I know y'all have other things to do today. Appreciate you guys, and as soon as we can get these basketball tournaments over with, we're going to come out and shoot some game pictures. And I believe Josh is coming Thursday to take your preseason pictures.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys
Sounds
so
good.
much.
Thank